191.25 pounds, guys. My lowest weigh-in for a full 7 years. And finally, the scale is actually reflecting the effort that I've been putting in. So good afternoon, YouTube. It's your gorgeous, sexy G-Love here, coming at you from a rainy and chilly cemetery somewhere in the southwest of the UK. The time is 1:35 p.m. on Saturday, May 16th, 2026. And this is day 155 of my shit to fit transformation from a tired, overfed and essentially invisible 204 to a buffed up and head turning 185 pounds of twisted steel and sex appeal. I will try and keep these updates brief, so do like, subscribe and stick around for the cheesy outro. So as a recap, I previously lost 10.5 pounds of fat in 72 days. I then lean gained for around 11 weeks to repair connective tissues, wash away diet fatigue and regain lost strength and size. And now, as of May the 4th, I am back on that grind once again, looking to lose 8 to 9 pounds of fat in 7 to 8 weeks. Apologies once again, guys, for yesterday's late upload. I had a problem with my sound as I recorded my original video in the morning or around lunchtime. And I tried to fix it, and then it turned out that my laptop refused to upload the entire file. So yes, these are the trials and tribulations of using an 11-year-old MacBook Pro, but it does do everything else that I need to do. My phone is quite powerful and can edit 4K videos. So we got to bed last night at about 11:15 for 9 hours of very, very good sleep. And I woke up this morning, weighed myself first thing. My weight came in at 191.25 pounds. I almost fell off my scale. It was good to see. That gives me an average weight for the last 7 days of 192. Yes, 192.89. And we are now at a calculated 15.5% body fat. When I headed out yesterday to record my original video, I was walking towards the cemetery. It's about a 5-minute walk, so I guess you could say it's about a third of a mile. And on the way, there was a little dip in the pavement, and I wasn't properly warmed up, and I stumbled into it, and I popped something in my lower back. These are the pleasures of being in a calorie deficit and not being thoroughly warmed up. I managed to walk off most of the discomfort, and as I headed to the gym, I approached my first exercise, which is a hyperextension for the glutes and hamstrings, with trepidation. But I didn't have any heroics, and I got through that exercise quite well, and then continued the workout, got myself off to work, and it all seemed okay. So yes, this morning, aches and pains are at a low to medium level, apart from the lower back. Energy levels are medium, and our system fatigue is also quite low. So yeah, I am due tomorrow to hit an overhead press with a dumbbell using a weight which is about 90% of my personal best. However, what I may do, I may pull it back a little bit and lift a little bit lighter on that exercise, because I don't want to aggravate this lower back any more than necessary. And going light on one workout isn't going to make a lot of difference. So yes, looking at my numbers, it looks to me as if I may be going a little bit too fast. So if today's weigh-in of 191.25 is indicative of where I actually am, which I'll find out in the next couple of days, I'll see how it pans out. I may decide to increase my food slightly and decrease my steps. 2.75 pounds lost in 12 days equates to about 1.6 pounds per week. And from experience, I know for a fact that that is not sustainable. And I know that I will be losing strength if I carry on doing that. So what I may do is have 2 more days as I am, and then from next week, increase my calories by about 50, take 1,000 steps away, and that should edge me towards something a bit more sustainable. If we were halfway through this cut or towards the end, I would just power through, but we're only a quarter of the way through. So I need to be sensible, have some patience and slow things down a little bit, I think. Okay, I think we will leave it there. That'll do nicely. As usual, I'll put a link on the top right of your screen, which takes you back to December 11th, 2025, and my chubby little face at the start of this journey. That link will be right here. Otherwise, thanks for watching, and do sit tight for day 156. Roll the outro.